I'm just coming back to Earth. So
Welcome
please
back,
bear with
Diana.
me. I was a couple of nights ago. Must have been it must have it must have been Wednesday night into Thursday morning. One of my dreams, I don't think was a dream. I think it was in reality. I was like on a tour guide, and it was a great, big, huge bus, but probably really a spaceship, right?
Yeah.
But it looked like a great big, it was a very shiny silver, um, like the shiny silver that Airstream used to have when they first came out, right? Back in the 50s, 40s. And maybe they started in 1936. I digress. Anyways, very, very shiny, but a tour bus with a lot of people on it. And I basically was the tour guide. And as all of these people got off the bus, and I find this interesting because many of the faces that I saw while I was closing business for my day, right? Asking for blessings for people in the chat and my neighbors, my family. And then I go into a trance and I get all these faces from all over the world. Some of them I recognize, some of them I don't. And all of these faces ended up being on that bus, right? And all of these other little friends from Zeta Reticuli
Oh,
were with me, and everybody was happy, and they were gnomes. They were joyful elementals. They were not there to create any issues or any disruption. So just taking the figment of um, getting off the bus. This is an upgrade. This is a change. This is what is coming. This is the change in the 3D where the people are starting to get off the bus and come up to the next level and try to get a better handle on what life is. So,
it's interesting that you said gnomes. Gnomes popped up the other day as well.
well,
All
and
right.
they're elementals, and little grays look like elementals. They look like
Kind
gnomes.
of.
They're I always think of ET, even though he was brown and not gray. He was adorable. What's not to like? And he loved Reese's Pieces.
That's amazing. Okay, hello everyone.
Hello, hello, Tina Bobina. Good
Yeah, and the very
listening.
first person in the chat is Fleet M 1732, who has a question. Fleet M, please type in hashtag stars to enter the draw for a reading. Um, these are Galactic Akashic Records reading. So if it's your first time here, we do Akashic Records reading. So if you're interested in knowing your past lives as a starseed being or a star being outside of Earth, then you're in the right place. We'll be doing that in a short while. So just type hashtag stars. These are going to be randomly drawn. So if you see our names, please know that it's unintentional. I keep winning these things. I don't know why. I'm very lucky. But just know that it's not rigged. And look, who's here? Warrior Widow is here. Hello, Nadia.
Hello, Nadia.
And Nalani is here. Hi,
Love
Nalani.
like Michelle.
History of UAP is here. You're not lost. Your
Hypness.
interest lies on the subject of this show. I love it. Leah is
Kim,
here.
Red Dragon. Catherine. Hello. John
Scroll,
Clark.
scroll, scroll. Oh, John is here. Hello, John.
Tara Joyful.
And Teresa's here. Hello. And Annie Bear is here.
Dennis,
Hi,
the
Annie.
mustache. I know that guy.
Gerald is here. Yeah.
We need
Hi,
to
Gerald.
we need to hook up again. I'm feeling much better these days, my friend.
Tina Bubina is here. And Stardust 315
I
is
want to
here.
go
Hi, Stardust.
shopping. I'm coming to Cleveland. I want to go shopping.
Hello, Catherine. And Love Light Michelle is here. Hello, Love Light Michelle. My Trey is here. Hello, and welcome, everyone. Dawn will be happy is here. Hello, Dawn will be happy. Andy Painless is here. Jack's Mangled Unicorn, mod extraordinaire. Hello, and thank you. Karen Robinson is here. Hello.
Andy
Oh,
Bear.
John is.
Yeah. John Clark.
Yeah. John is saying he might not be able to attend the fart show tonight. Oh, you will be missed, John. There will be a lot of puns.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Annie.
Hi,
Yes, please
Leah.
like on both channels. Leah. Hello, Leah. And Erin Nugent is here. Hello, Erin. And again, the
Hi,
magical
Erin.
keyword for today is hashtag stars. So if you haven't entered it yet, please type it in. Once you entered it once, it will be in the draw for the rest of the show. So don't worry about typing it a second time.
Right.
Just one time will be good. Ah, yes, Love Light Michelle. There will be a fart show. Okay. Oh, happy Friday as well, Annie. So when your name is drawn, please type in your question. So Diana, can we open the records now?
Oh, yes, I will.
Okay.
What did I just do with that folder? Oh, no. Where did I just put that? The elementals are playing with me. 1 second while I
Okay.
avert my Gerald. I just had it. Where did it disappear to? See what I do? Oh my God. Here it is. Right. I found it. I found it. Oh, I tell you, you'd think I'd have this memorized by now, but especially since, I sort of created this one. All right, so let's take 3 deep breaths and get ourselves centered. We are surrounded by divine white light and the divine grace of Source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect us and guide us as we create a sacred space and call forth all of our angels, our guides, our beings of light, and Akashic record masters. Assist us now as we bathe in grace and the highest truth and the highest frequencies and the highest vibrations of light and love. Allow us to receive what is needed for our greatest good and the greatest healing of the greatest of these for all of humanity. For the opening, Blue Star Sun, we are guiding light and we ask you to reinforce that light. Please aid us in our ability to see, read, and heal what the records hold for all of us here and anyone who should watch this in the replay. The records are now open. Hi, everybody. Oops, you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Again, the hashtag is hashtag stars. Where is our music? So the first person we are reading for is Carrie 01C. Congratulations, Carrie, and please type in your question. Tara Joyful, congratulations, Teresa, and please type in your question. History of UAP. Congratulations, History of UAP. And please type in your question. Lulu, the Quiet Flame. Congratulations, Lulu, and please type in your question. So that's Carrie, 01C, Tara Joyful, History of UAP, and Lulu, the Quiet Flame.
I like this little ditty playing in the background there.
It's chill. Oh, Carrie, we aren't doing messages from guides. I mean, it's a good question, but for this show, we are focusing on the Akashic records, Galactic Akashic records. So if you have any questions about your past lives as a star being, please type that in. But yeah, we won't be doing messages from guides. There are many psychic shows that can do this for you, and we want to provide this space for people who want to reconnect with their starseed lives. So yeah, thank you for your understanding. So one of the questions that you can ask the Akashic records about your past lives as star being is where you originated from. Um, it holds, it gives us a clue on how our journey started and how we've grown as souls. So the Akashic records is what we ask when we want to know about our soul development. So yeah. Same with Terry Joyful. We won't give guidance on financial future, but we can ask for a lifetime, for example, that can help guide you with that, if that's okay with you, Terry. But yeah, we will be focusing on galactic past lives.
Hello, White Dragon Paul. How are you?
Hi, Paul. Okay, Lulu the Quiet Flame is saying reader's choice. Okay. We're
And
still missing. So we're still missing a question from History of UAP. But while we're waiting for them, well, we can start with Terry's question, who's asking for financial guidance. But as I've said a while ago, we can ask what past life or what galactic past life experience would help you and guide you or
I
help you. Yes, Diana?
I just got Carrie's
Oh, thank
question
you.
right there, so you might want to grab that one.
Okay, thank you. I got it.
For some reason, I'm not able to star. Oh, there. Oh, you did. Okay. For some reason, why can't I star? Well, maybe I just
And
the wrong button. That's all.
and yes, Lulu, that is okay. So this question is for you, Diana.
Okie doke.
The galactic past life that can help guide Terra for the next 6 months to a year.
Okay. They're showing me a life on Vega. excuse me, where you were concerned with the future for its citizens. But one of the issues was that there was a single-minded focus going on. It was an influence from a past life on Orion. And you kept going back to that. You had this single focus. They're showing me that what it is to get you out of this is that you have to embrace transition. This is going to help you. There is a change coming to you in your earthly life here. And if you embrace the fact that this transition is upon you, you are aware that you are going through this now. So embrace the past, but learn from it and let it go. Don't let it direct you through the future. It was what held you back when you were on Vega, because you kept resorting to old ways that no longer were serving you, that no longer able to give you the life that you had. The life on Vega, you were being trained, and every time you turned around, you felt like you were failing at what you were training in. Now, I see you working in a medical field. But it wasn't so much about the body. It was about the light frequencies and the ability to materialize, manifest. This is a concern that was going on then, that has followed you to this lifetime. Embrace transition. Move forward. It will come together. It will click on for you. The information will find its way in. And it begins a new way of life. You have to make room by letting go of the old ways. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Did you get anything there?
Oh, I wasn't tapping in.
That's okay, because it was Vega and Orion and Sirius also was coming in. So these are three things that were just swimming around it, and Sirius and Vega seemed to be very much alike for her. And that transition when she moved on out of Orion, it just wasn't working for her. She kept clinging to the Orion.
To Vega.
Yeah.
So it's about transition. Teresa is saying I'm going through a transition.
Okay. So
The only
it is not the first time in your soul's history, in your starseed's history. The life on Orion was the first life that I was shown, but then she had to go to Vega, and that Vega was where she was being trained in light work, in a medical way, in a medical sense, and that she wasn't letting go of what she knew from Orion and the star that she came from in that constellation. Okay.
or I think it might be Vega and then Orion. She came from Vega and Vega Sirius, then Orion. That's
Okay.
what I'm getting. Yeah. Well, yeah, it makes sense. Thank you so much, Terry. Teresa, for your question, and thank you, Diana. I hope that helps, Teresa. And next question is from Carrie. Where did I originate from? What star system did Carrie originate from? Masters. From Persona, early 80s, Merope. What's your origin? So what I'm getting, Carrie, is that you come from a star system called Merope, and Merope is in the Pleiades, and it's one of the centers of healing of Pleiades. But what sets it apart from other healing centers is that Merope is particularly focused on psychospiritual healing. So if you're interested in psychology this time, then that is connected with Merope. But I'm going to see what past life you had there. Okay. Was she a healer? I'm seeing a little girl. So you were a female in that lifetime, but they're telling me that you weren't a healer. A lot of people who come from Merope are healers. That's why I'm like, okay, if she's not a healer, what is she doing? And what I'm being shown is an instrument that looks like a guitar. So, do you play any instruments in this lifetime, Carrie? Or do you like music? Because that's what I'm being shown. That even though you come from a center for healing, your interest lies in music instead. So you actually moved from Merope to Alcyone. Okay, it's even in the same lifetime. You felt like there was a place that is more fitting for you. And Alcyone, they have this music festival. That's what attracted to you. What attracted you to Alcyone? And Alcyone is another part of the Pleiades, or another star in the Pleiades. So you moved there. They're telling me that you were actually very creative. You're very creative, and you felt like Alcyone was your home after moving there. And I'm seeing you're writing a lot of songs. Like that was your passion, your first passion from your first lifetime. Okay, I'm just going to check the comments if I'm way off. But Carrie is saying I don't play music.
Okay.
Okay, but do you like music? I'm seeing passion for music back then. Okay, can you show me more details? How is this lifetime connected with her lifetime? How is it affecting her in this lifetime? They're telling me that there's things that happened in between, a lot of things that happened in between. But what they're telling me is that what you carried over, even from that very first lifetime, is your focus. When you set your heart into something that you want, you really go ahead and get it. That is a trait that you had from that lifetime that you still carry to this lifetime. Like you will not give up until you achieve your goals. That's how focused you are. So even if it's not music per se, then it's that focus that you have in pursuing your goals. Because, like I've said, Merope was a healing center. It's not for a lot of musicians. But for you, you're like, I like music. Uh, so I'm going to get it. I'm going to go somewhere where it's going to get more honed. So I hope that helps, Carrie. And thank you so much for letting us read for you. Oh, Carrie is saying, yes, I have an art and English lit degree.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It's very, Alcyon is very creative. It's a place of creativity.
Hmm.
So there are a lot of artists and singers there. So thank you so much again, Carrie. And next person that we have is Lulu for you, Diana.
Hi, Lulu. Thank you. Reader's choice. What comes forward is what I need to know. My clear audience is coming in, so hope for something around that from the Akashic records. Okay. Your clear audience is coming in, and you need to watch for your light language. It is trying to come through to you. Everyone's light language has its own strain, its own accent, its own dialect. They are showing me a strain from the crustacean, um, cetacean dolphins. So it is that sonar sound, that or a whale pod, that it, when this is coming to you, pause, learn what they are saying by looking for the omens and other messages that come your way, be it in the clouds or in a wave or in a drop of water or in a feather that has fallen from a bird, an animal that walks on your path. Um, but the sound is not going to clear itself. You are going to learn to tune your ears to that sound. There is a missing link here for you. and they're saying you're the one, you're the missing link, and they are looking for you. They have been looking for you for a long time. They are well, you are seeking this karmic balance in this lifetime, but we are entering a time when there will be no need for karma, because we are connecting with our star seeds, and our star seeds have this understanding of every lifetime we've ever had and every lifetime we're going to have, and that all things are at the same time. So it may sound similar to, rock people, just that low rumble, or talking through bubbles when you were a kid and putting your head under the water and trying to say words. It is going to sound like that. That sound is going to be in a bubble, and when the bubble pops, you're going to hear it. I hope that helps you. Uh, the image for the missing link. This is you right now on Earth. This is your earthly connection. This earthly lifetime, and you're here to reconnect that missing link, and you're it. So I hope that helps you.
So thank you, Diana, and thank you, Lulu, for your question. And I hope that helps. Oh, we've done three. I thought. Okay. And the next question that we have is from History of UAP, who is saying, thank you. I want to find out about my past lives, more exactly where I come from, and my current mission. Thank you again. Okay. History of UAP. Where did history of UAP originate from? In this originate from? Show me, please. Lyra. Okay, after Lyra, where did UAP go? Where did history of UAP go? In the 80s. What's the current home, please? Can you show me the current home? Of course. Now the masters are messing with me. Okay. Was UAP, was history of UAP there when Lyra got destroyed?
Oops. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Sorry.
Okay. History of UAP, your origin is from Lyra. You were Lyran in your very first lifetime in this galaxy. And I'm getting that you were involved in the Lyra Draconian Wars. You were there when it got destroyed. Okay, where particularly in Lyra was were they from Vega? From one of the Nordic ones. Well, okay. Were they from Avalon? Okay, can you tell me more about their experience in Lyra? You were male in your very first lifetime, or at least when the Draconians attacked Lyra. What was their role during the wars? Soldier? Is that a soldier or a warrior? No. Can you show me what job they had, or what kind of responsibilities they had? He tended to animals. That was their job before they attacked. Okay. There were a few things that weren't making sense in what they were showing me, so I had to ask a lot of questions. But when I was getting a history of UAP, was that you were a man in that lifetime, you were male, and your job was actually to take care of the animals back in Lyra. I was seeing the closest thing on Earth that I can describe it with is horses. You were taking care of Lyran horses. That was your main job in that lifetime. You used them for transportation, is one. But when the Draconians attack, I was actually seeing you fighting them. That was why I was wondering, like, were you a warrior? Because you were a big man in that lifetime, and you had like really big muscles, and you were fighting them one on one. At least what I'm being shown. I'm being shown that there were draconians who were trying to get into your space. Okay. Is that how they passed? Did they, or were they able to escape? No. Okay. You passed away in Lyra, is what they were being shown during the wars. There were people who were able to escape, but unfortunately for you, you weren't able to. So the altercation that they were showing me while you were fighting, that was the cause of your demise in that lifetime. And okay, what they're telling me is that how is it connected with your lifetime here? It's not only connected with your lifetime here, but your succeeding lifetimes. Because of that war, uh, you didn't want anyone to experience that kind of oppression and that kind of violence from the draconians. That's why you devoted your succeeding lifetimes in encountering them. They're telling me that in this lifetime, your role is to inform. You don't remember exactly what happened in Lyra, but you get a sense of it. You have a feeling for it that you share with other people. I don't know if that resonates for you. Let us know in the comments. But that is what I'm getting. That it has a significant impact on you. That that invasion from the Draconians has a significant effect on you. That led you here on Earth.
Can I show you something?
Yes, please.
Lulu, this is great. She had to giggle because when I said about the high-pitched noises and the frequencies coming in, a truck started backing up with its alarm going, the beep, 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 beep. So watch for those things. You have
Synchronicities.
You have messages coming your way for sure.
Awesome. Yeah. So I hope that helps History of UAP. And thank you so much for letting us read for you. So it's time to draw for another set of readings. If you haven't done it yet, please type in hashtag stars. And yeah. We are going to draw for people randomly. Okay. How about this one? Again, when your name is drawn, please type in your Akashic Records question, your Galactic Akashic Records question, rather. Love Like Michelle. Love Like Michelle, congratulations. And please type in your question.
Ooh.
Oh, I won. This is what I was talking about, everyone.
Yeah.
I win.
So much.
I win a lot. Tina Bobina 9412. Congratulations, Tina. And please type in your question. Sonia Claiborne, please type in your question. And last for this round. Erin O'Nugent. Erin, congratulations, and please type in your question. People are congratulating me.
Right.
Yeah, it's rigged.
I just want to shout out to Jax. Thank you for posting that for us.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jax, for all your help. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to both of our channels. The details are in the description, and Jax has been posting the links to them. Thank you so much, Jax. So again, the winners are Love Like Michelle, Tina Bobina, Sonia Claiborne, and Erin O'Nugent. Jax is saying, rigged. I know, right? Okay, I got Tina Bobina's question.
Okay.
So we're still waiting for Erin, Sonia, and Love Like Michelle. So if one of them isn't here, we will draw for another person or other people.
There's Tina. Oh, okay. Yes. We knew Tina had typed in. Okay. Okay, Wild Lilac. She has to leave, so we'll note that.
Okay.
No.
Thank you so much for being here, Wildlife.
Right. Right.
Oh, John is saying Diane did a reading, and there were things in there that only I know. I'm
Don't you
sorry
love
for
that?
exposing you, John.
Right?
It's not the first time that happened.
Right. Exactly.
Light
I
in the
love it.
world.
How did you know that? Well, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I was a friend of mine accused me of being a mind reader one time. I'm like, I don't read minds. It doesn't work that way.
You know.
Okay, I got your question, Aaron. So we're still waiting for Sonia's question and Love Light Michelle's question. But while we're waiting for them, we can start with Tina Bubina for
Sure.
you, Diana.
Hello, Tina. How are you? Have I had any lifetimes in, I'm sorry, I can't read that. Nihal?
Nihal or
Ni,
Nihal?
I, that's, I don't, I'm not familiar with Nihal, but that doesn't mean I won't get an answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
me neither. I'm not familiar with Nihal or Nihal.
Has Tina had a life in Nihal? What they are showing me is the star Fomalhaut. Now, Fomalhaut is at about 4 degrees of Pisces right now, and it's considered the mouth of the fish. It's a fixed royal star. It's the 18th brightest star in the sky. We see it at this time of the year. You see it all the time, but it's very pronounced at this time of the year till November, I think, this year. Um, and because it is this giant blue star, they are showing me that you are, let's just say that this is a mirrored reflection of Nihal, not knowing where that is. Fomalhaut is also considered the loneliest star in the universe because it is so far away, even in its own galaxy, in its own constellation, rather. It is just far removed from the rest of it. It's the mouth of the fish. And so there is a fluidity to life that you go through, have been through, and continue to live with. I'm interested to know if you're a Pisces or have any major planets in Pisces, or, a fixed star or something, your own self in Pisces. What is your Pisces influence? The 12th house is the house of Pisces. It is also the most spiritual of signs in the zodiac. And in the sky, the same thing. Fomalhaut is the most spiritual of stars. They are showing me that you were a religious leader of sorts. They're showing it's certainly different than the way we would think of a priest, more like a guru than a priest, a high master, a shaman, someone who has the magical skills, healing abilities, can levitate, can definitely work with the weather. and saying yes, Nihal. He is saying yes, Nihal. This figure that is coming in as the guru is saying yes to Nihal. And where you stand in your lifetime right now, you need to tap into your inner guru because you are a way shower. That was your training in the past that is still within you. You are a way shower to retouch your spiritual self and to live the way now. And the guru is stepping back and giving a nod. So I hope that that helps you. Oh my God, I've had a dream where I fly through the air. There you go, levitation.
So
Maybe
thank you
it's
so
not a
much.
dream. You know, so often we're so busy in the night that we don't always differentiate between dreams and reality. Like the bus, get off the bus. Instead of singing, get on the bus, get on the bus, these guys were singing, get off the bus.
Uh,
We're
Tina
moving.
was saying a while ago that Nihal was in the Lepus or Lepus constellation and known for Blu-ray star seeds.
Oh,
Interesting.
well, for must be, where is that? Is that close to the Pisces?
Not quite
Piscus,
sure.
Piscus, it's the Alpha Piscus. The kind of sounds like Australia. It's Artini or something like that is where Fomalhaut is. But it is the Alpha star, the Alpha Pisces, the big one.
Fomalhaut.
What sign are you, Tina? If you don't mind my asking.
She's a Pisces sun. So I think what
I'm
she was
just saying.
getting,
I'm just saying. You
yeah,
can't make this up, no matter
because
how hard you
actually
try.
I tapped in and checked if you were in Nihal, and I was actually getting no. You were in the Lepus constellation, but you weren't embodied. I think that means that you carry the vibration that is specific to that star system, but you weren't in physical form, is what I was getting from the Akashic records. So I believe that what you might think of as a lifetime in Nihal might have been in Farmholt because that was what Diana was getting
Well, but the guru said yes to Nihal.
to Nihal.
But if, but this could have been the spiritual training.
Ah,
You
interesting.
see, you know,
Okay, Lepus is below Orion. Okay,
Fomalhaut is the southern fifth constellation. Yes, it is. Lepus constellation is Canis. Okay, great. Dog star. Hi, Jules.
we can't make this stuff up. We're at least I'm not that creative.
No, no, it's a
Thank
download.
you.
It's a channeling.
hmm Thank you so much, Tina, and I
Sometimes
hope that
I hear an
helps.
accordion playing with it.
Oh, we have someone from New Zealand. Hello and welcome, Elisa, from
Oh,
New
hello,
Zealand.
hello, hello.
We both are from the future. It's Saturday where we are.
Yeah, here I am in the past again.
And Catherine was saying a while ago, I've only watched a few shows and you have won every time, Diane.
she wins all the time.
I really do.
I never type star because I don't want to be in the mix of things. I make her
Oh
read
my.
for me. I'd make her do
I'm just very lucky. I'm sorry, everyone.
it.
Okay, next person we're reading for is um Sonia.
The Emerald City, my emerald glasses. Thank you, thank you.
Is it Sonia? Okay, Sonia is asking anything in my past life that will help me through now. Okay, Sonia. And I'm very sorry for what happened.
Oh, Aaron, I am so out of touch, darling. What happened? I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
so with Sonia.
I meant Sonia. I meant to say Sonia.
What galactic past life can help Sonia get through this challenge in the present, please? Where was this? Can you show me what star system this is that you're showing? Can you tell me? Was it in Alpha Centauri? Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri.
So,
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, Sonia. But what they were showing me was a past lifetime that you had in Alpha Centauri. This was again, I think, during the Lyra Draconian Wars or the Orion Wars. Okay, they're telling me it's more connected with the Lyra Draconian Wars. They were attacking a lot of planets that had resources, and by they I mean the Draconians, so that they can steal and take away the resources. And a lot of the resources that they had, they were critical to the planet. I'm being shown that the planet that you were in Alpha Centauri had minerals. Like I'm seeing iron ores, a lot of iron, and that's what the Draconians wanted. It was for weaponry at the time, weaponry, and for ships. Shipbuilding is what they were showing me. So they wanted iron. And during that lifetime that you had in Alpha Centauri, you lived a simple life. Like I'm being shown tents. This was a very long, very ancient lifetime that you had. So you had settlements. They're showing me that you had tents not because that's how you really lived, but because you had to move. You had to keep moving because somehow the draconians would keep finding you. They didn't only take resources, is what I'm being shown. They took people too, because they needed workers. So for you and many of the other Alpha Centaurians, the early Alpha Centaurians, you had to move to escape. That was your way of living during that lifetime, just living in fear, living in constant vigilance. Okay. The challenge that you had during that lifetime is that every time you moved, you felt like you had to start all over again. Just when you felt like you were settling in an area, the draconians would come and you had to escape, you had to move. Otherwise, they will take your people away, is what I'm being told. So that was a challenge for you back then. And the challenge that is similar to what you're facing right now because you feel like you need to start all over again. And it's very tiring. Okay, what kind of guidance can she gain from this lifetime, please? From that lifetime in Alpha Centauri. Okay. They're telling me that even though you had to move, I'm being shown seven. You had to move at least 7 times in that lifetime. Each and every move, you felt tired, and you wish that that would be the last move that that you will have, and that you will be safe in the new place where you settled. It felt tiring, but what you had back then was hope. You were hoping that, okay, this will be the last. And even though that didn't come true for 7 times, you didn't give up. There was this there was this light within you that they're showing me that you just can't extinguish. There was a flame in there that you can't extinguish. Even though you got attacked, even though you had to move over and over, even though you had to start all over again, there was a light in you. There was a flame in you that they can't extinguish, and that is hope. So don't lose hope, is what the Akashic Records Masters are showing through that lifetime that you had. I hope that makes sense, Sonia, and I really wish you all the best. And Sonia is saying, I have started over numerous times. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they were showing me for that lifetime as well. You needed to move and move and move, for your own safety, is one, and survival.
Yep. Don't give up.
Yeah.
You know how to manifest.
So thank you so much, Sonia, for letting us read for you, and we hope that helps. So next person, hold on. I'm just going to scroll up and see. Has Love Light Michelle posted their question? I think they might have left. So we are going to draw for another one later. But for now, we have Erin Onugent's question for you, Diana.
All right. Was I in the Lyrian Draconian War? You said that I had ended up on some ice planet alone with scars. Yes, you were in the war. The scars are deep. They are showing me them like on your face and upper body. Like your face is the upper part here and across your shoulder, arm, left breast, left hip, and something with your left ankle. Do you carry any of that with you in this lifetime as pain, arthritis, just an annoying tick that nobody can understand why you have that feeling? Do you get, they're also pointing to your temple. Like, do you get a twitch in this area on your upper forehead near the, not necessarily in the temple, but in the skin and the nerve endings here? This twitch, that is the pulse of your past life where this accident occurred. That at the time of the Lyran War, when you came here, when you got here, they're also showing that you were a woman and that you were pregnant. And that it was Lemuria that you had gone to. And you had this child coming. So you were rejecting the emotions that you were feeling with this wounding that you had gotten from having been part of the war, the explosion. You were in an explosion. They're not showing me that you were actually in battle yourself, but perhaps you were. So this pulse of life, you were carrying life in you, and that pulse of life, somewhere in your head, somewhere you have this, a twitch, maybe at an eyelid or something like that. And that is your reminder about having been carried life with you from Lyra to Lemuria and on through all of your lifetimes. And that there's been 3 lifetimes between your first lifetime here, that you've been on this planet 3 times since your experience here with Lemuria. But this is where you came right from for the healing right from the war. Yeah, and then you're also a core person. So, okay, you were in part of an assembly of, I don't want to say elders because that's the wrong term. Let's just say leaders. You were in an assembly of leaders. I hope that helps.
So thank you so much, Diana and Aaron, for your question.
You get,
we hope that helps.
oh, look, she gets weird skin problems, ankle trouble, but I walk a lot. But yes, frequent eye twitching on the right side. Okay. You know, it could be the right side, not the left side. I'm seeing the left, but I could be having a mirrored image in front of me. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for your feedback. Thank you for letting me read. Your guys are clearly, oops, I'm sorry. Oh, my guys are clearly trying to reach me. I have them saved in a folder. I've got like 450 screenshots. There you go. Yeah. Clock collecting. My brother, oh my God, you should see my brother's clock collection. The clock collectors in this chat here would be drooling when he repairs Telecron from the very beginning when Telecron went electric. So I've got 2 Telecrons from 1928.
Rossi was saying many of us have lived through the Draconian Wars. Yes.
Yeah.
And there are many readings now that are bringing that up.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen any comment or question from Love Light Michelle. So we are going to draw for another person to read for. And then that's it for today. So if you've entered it, just know that you don't have to enter it again. You're in for this draw. D Painless 1962. D Painless, congratulations, and please type in your question. So again, that's D Painless. Oh.
Yeah, she was ready.
Yeah. Awesome. I love that, D Painless. Okay. And perfect, because I think I read for you last time regarding this. D Painless is asking, may we explore more about my Series A physical therapist lifetime, or maybe another lifetime in which I might have been a healer? Okay, I'll ask the Records Masters, which is more befitting for you today. More about the physical therapist or another lifetime. Oh, interesting. They want to explore more about the physical therapist lifetime that you had. Okay. Akashic Records Master. So what is there more to know that would benefit the Painless right now? I'm being shown hands glowing. Normally, when they show me this, it means that you also knew Reiki during that lifetime. So aside from being a physical therapist, you also knew Reiki. And you know Reiki today, even though you might not feel or know about it. I don't know if your love language is physical touch right now, but what I'm being shown is that whenever there's someone struggling, you have a tendency to tap their back. Or at least what they were showing me is that you have a tendency to tap their back and you don't know that you're actually giving them energy. It's Reiki, is what they're telling me. Reiki energy. So you have that ability now. What else can you show me from that lifetime? Okay. Can you show me more about later after the apprenticeship? Okay, what led her to that place, or what led him at that lifetime to physical therapy? Okay. I asked what led you to that profession in Sirius A, and what I was hearing is that because you recognized that people needed more, I'm being shown that you were like twisting someone's arm like this, but not in a way to harm them. It's actually to reset their joints or to fix their joints. And I'm hearing this would be hard to do in energy healing. That's what attracted you to physical healing as well, because you knew that the mind and the body go hand in hand. The mind, the body, and the spirit, rather, go hand in hand. So it's hard to heal holistically if you only heal the energy, the spirit. There are things that you cannot heal energetically or are more efficient if you heal it physically. And you recognize that in that lifetime. That's what drew you to that profession in being a physical therapist. Hmm? Was that later? So, since I asked about what happened to you after that apprenticeship, what they were showing me was you tapping certain points in a person's body. So, it's like acupuncture, but instead of needles, you tap them with your hand.
It works.
Yeah, it works. I don't know
I mean,
what term we
a
have
meridian,
here.
right? A meridian is a meridian.
Yeah, that's how the modality works. But you would tap certain points in
Hmm.
their body to unblock their meridian points. So that was something that you learned later on in that life. So you knew physical healing, and you also knew energy healing to an extent. So you fused those two together. And yeah, that's how you healed in that lifetime, both through physical and energy. But yeah, if you guys, if you know what it's called, the best thing that I can um, compare it to is acupuncture. But instead of needles being inserted into a person's body or you're being pricked by needles, it was more about your hand, just doing tapping on certain parts of the body. But it's very interesting. I hope that helps, the painless. I really have been busy in that lifetime learning a lot.
Right. Well,
Oh, CCT is what Mangled Unicorn is saying. Consciousness training technique.
hmm
Uh, Something for us to Google later. Thank you so much, Jax.
well, she was also saying that she had just started the journey in this lifetime. So
Oh,
physical issues of her own in this lifetime, and so she understands the need for
for both.
physical therapy. And it is, there's a way back. Small movements can bring you back.
Oh,
Tap 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 tap
acupressure.
tap 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 tap
My
tap.
Trey and Tim, hello Tim, are saying acupressure.
Acupressure. Um,
That's what it's called.
Jinsen Jitsu,
Oh
right?
yes, I
Jinsen
remember. I
Jitsu,
recall because you
block,
have, yeah, fist
just,
palms.
you know, like every fingertip has something. So, you know, watch out which one you're pointing with. Yeah, and
We might have to censor that, Diana.
right. They
We
keep
can't do
saying
it here.
saving humanity, saving humanity. So de painless, that has been something that is ingrained in you.
Yeah,
Definitely not your first ball game.
not your first rodeo in healing.
You're right.
Yeah,
This was
S-
awesome.
yeah. So Diana, let's close the records.
I sure will. Thank you everybody so for being here. Um yeah, now where did I I was writing names on the opposite side. All right, so let's end and close as we began with 3 deep breaths. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Mikhail, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit while we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Everybody, we are in a new phase of healing, and all of us here are leaders and way showers for the others. So mote it be. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Diana, what will you be doing this coming week?
Well, tomorrow night it is Shine Your Light with Marina. I think this is like the 17th or 18th month in a row of Shine Your Light. And it's an event that goes on. It starts at about 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and at 7 o'clock in your time zone, you turn on a candle or turn on your porch light, and it's like a wave of light getting turned on, sometimes worldwide, because we have some Australian friends and New Zealand friends who also join in the celebration and flip their lights. So join in if you can, even not to just come to the show, but just remember at 7 o'clock to turn on your porch light and let it burn all night. Or light a candle if you're so inclined and have it in the window.
So for
That's it.
me,
And then Sunday on the sofa, Sunday morning. And next week's an easy week. I have a couple of appointments to keep. One about getting this cataract out. Yay. Yay.
awesome.
I may not need emerald glasses.
No, I kind of like those emerald
Yeah, me
glasses.
too. I do, especially
can,
because they're
can they take away
so
the
pointed,
cataract and just keep the glasses?
right? And it hides a plethora of flaws on the aging
No,
face.
I just think it's funky.
Ah, yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
So everyone, for me,
good.
I'll be back again later, in around 2 hours, with Gerald. Taro Stasio was here a while ago in the chat. Thank you so much, Gerald and Linda De Gonzalez. We'll be doing the part show,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, today's episode is about reclaiming your truth and letting go of what you've told yourself or what you make yourself believe. In other words, what you've gaslit yourself into believing. So if you're interested in getting very enlightening and explosive reading later, enter at your own risk. The Fart Show will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then I will be back again on Sunday for Soul Cloud. It will be at 5 p.m. Eastern next week. And then Wednesday, your Wednesday, for Into the Ether with Linda Gonzalez. So if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to both of our channels and please like this video. And we hope to see you again soon.
Yeah. So see you later, Gator.
See ya. Thank you for
Bye.
being with us.